Okay, so coming onto your mat, take a moment here, take your legs out wide, hands behind your head, just lengthening the back of the neck, and bringing your hands by your sides. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and to open the mouth, sighing it out. Inhaling through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. One more, inhaling. And open your mouth, exhale. And allow your lips to seal. And just take some natural breaths in and out through your nose. Just tuning into your body. How are you feeling today? Whether it's the morning or the evening. Just taking a moment to settle into this space here, to your place on the mat. And coming with awareness. Decide now how you would like to feel at the end of this class. And just let that intention start to settle into your body. And taking one hand to belly and one hand to heart as you inhale. Making a promise here to move with loving kindness and compassion for yourself. Respecting your body, respecting your boundaries and your limits. And as you feel your hands pressing onto your body, feel a sense of warmth and kindness coming from the touch of your palms. And letting that warmth and kindness spread from your belly and your heart to the rest of your body. Just gently start to bring movement to the body, wiggling your toes, taking your hands by your sides, and bringing your right knee into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. I'm just going to turn the volume down there. So with that knee into your chest, start to move the leg open out to the side, across your body, keeping it dynamic. Just working into that right hip. And then release that right leg, but keep it where it is. Just take your hands by your sides. I want you to imagine there's a paintbrush on your knee. And start to draw a circle using that paintbrush, painting an imaginary circle in the sky above you. And see if you can keep that circle nice and smooth and even. Let's reverse and go the other direction. And see if you can make that circle a little bit bigger. Taking 2 more. And extend the foot to the ceiling so you have a straight right leg. Bend the knee, straighten the leg. And we're doing this a few times. Let's add in some ankle flexion and extension. So when you extend the foot to the sky, flex your foot, and then bend the knee, point the toes. Extend and flex, bend the knee, point the toes. So your hands are on your sides here. I want you to try and use your own leg strength in this movement. So you're going to start to feel your right hip flexors and quad turn on. Taking 2 more. And hold that leg extended. Use your hands this time, and if you can't reach your leg, go ahead and use your strap and wrap it around your foot. And just take a little gentle sway side to side. And we'll do some PNF stretching now. So I want you to kick your leg away from you. Press into your hands or your strap. Resist. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. See if you can bring that right leg a little bit closer. Let's lift up with our head this time. So press your leg away, lifting head, neck, and chest. Resist for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, laying down. Can you draw the right leg a little closer? One more time. Inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Pulling that right leg towards you at the same time, kicking it away. About 50% of your strength. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Drawing that right leg as close as you can. Taking a nice deep breath, fill your back body, trying to remain connected to your mat through the low back, all the way through the rib cage and the upper back. We'll take half happy baby. So grabbing the outside or the big toe of your right foot, bend your right knee, bring it down towards the mat. So pulling on that right foot, trying to keep a 90-degree bend in your right knee here. Let's start to bring some movement. So bending into the right knee and then moving it towards a straight leg. Not quite straight yet. Let's just go easy here. It's quite early in the morning for me. Maybe you're feeling a little stiff. So let's just slowly start to make the movement bigger and bigger. If it feels good, you can take that right leg towards straight. Let's pause here and just take a little rock side to side. And we'll take reclined pigeon. So taking that right foot and put it on top of your left knee. Draw your left knee in. Let's start with active pigeon. So I want you to do the PNF stretching here. Flex your feet and then draw your right leg in using the strength of your left leg for 3, 2, 1, and use your hands to help pull the legs even closer. I'm just taking a little sway side to side. Seeing how that right hip feels. Let's take 3 more breaths here. And you can release, step the left foot down, extend your right leg long. See how it feels, maybe give it a little jiggle. And when you're ready, left knee into your chest, giving that left knee a squeeze, so pulling it in towards your chest. And just start to take that knee side to side. And just a few times here. And then letting go of that knee. Trying to draw a circle with that left knee in the sky, taking it nice and wide. And I want you to focus on a nice smooth circle. So just any areas where the movement gets a little jagged, you try to smooth out those rough edges. Let's reverse. Remember, your toes are an extension of your leg, so you can choose to flex the foot, point the foot. Let's try and keep that leg and foot engaged. 2 more circles. And meeting in center, we extend, straightening the left leg to the sky, bend the left knee. Extend to straight and bend. Let's bring in some flexion and extension in our foot. So extend the left leg, flex the foot, bend the knee, point the toes. Extend and flex, bend the knee and point. So when you extend and flex that foot, try to draw the toes towards your face. So you should feel a stretch in the back of your left leg. Going for 3, 2, 1. Grab hold of that left leg, whether that's with a strap or grabbing onto your calf. Just take a little sway side to side, easing into that hip with a little flossing action here. And then inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Pull on that leg. Press it away from you. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Laying the whole spine down. Can you draw the leg closer? Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest. So as you draw the left leg in, try to kick it away from you, creating that internal resistance for 3, 2, 1, and release, pulling that left leg down as you lower your spine. Maybe adjusting your grip or shortening that strap if you have it. And we have 1 more round. So when you're ready, inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest, pulling on the left leg. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and laying down, drawing that left leg even closer now. Taking a nice deep breath through the whole back body from your tailbone to your head. Breathing into the back of your left leg. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Half happy baby, bending into that left knee. Take it dynamically, so start to bend that left leg. I want you to make sure that your right hip is grounded here, so if it helps, use your right hand, pressing on the bony part of your hip. Try to help bring some awareness here, keeping that right hip grounded on the mat. And taking that left leg slowly closer towards straight. Going for 3, 2, and holding that left leg as straight as possible. So if you think about this shape, it's very similar to compass, with the leg externally rotated out to the side. Also similar to bird of paradise. So we're really starting to bring that body into the poses we're taking later on, letting those muscles know where we're going. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and release. Taking that left foot into reclined pigeon, cross it over your right knee. Let's start without the hands. So Flexing both feet. Try to press your left foot into your chest using the strength of your right leg. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and using your hands, pulling that right thigh in. If it feels good, take a little sway side to side. Just gently easing into the body this morning. Taking our time to really get the body warmed up. Let's hold for 3, 2, and 1. Releasing that left leg. Go ahead, kick the legs out. Draw both knees into your chest, giving yourself a bit of a massage with both knees circling out, circling the other way. And making a little ball. Start to rock and roll a few times on your spine, using your core to help you. And coming all the way up to seated. So from here, we'll just take a little wrist warm up. You know, I've been recovering from a wrist injury, so I like to prioritize this in my practice. Let's start. Hands out, flick the water away. Flicking water off your fingers, going fast here. Notice your spine. Let's try and keep it nice and long so belly draws in to support. Head is lengthened, going for 3, 2, 1. Make a fist. Slowly peel the fist up and draw the fingers back towards your face. Curl the fingers down 1 knuckle at a time, making that fist and point the fist down. So repeating here a few times. Trying to get control over your fingers. So think 1 knuckle at a time as you're moving here. Just check in with your shoulders. Shoulder blades slightly drawing back and together so that your chest maintains openness and length. 1 more. And then just circling out the wrists, going one way, going the other way. And then from here, bring your right heel in towards your pubic bone and take your left foot just slightly out in front of you. And just take a moment, hinge forward. And then taking your left hand to your left ankle or calf and just using that left elbow, press onto that left knee, opening it. Twist your chest open to the right. Looking up towards the sky, inhale, reaching your right hand up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. Now you can stay here. If you'd like to go a little deeper, take your left elbow to the inside of your left foot. Hands can be in prayer here as you twist yourself open. Another option would be to take a bind, which is good to start practicing because we're going to need that shape for bird of paradise. So reaching your right arm behind you, try to reach around and find your left thigh. And holding here for 3 more breaths. See if you can twist a little further for 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead, pick up that left foot and start with cradling the foot. If this is okay and you'd like to go a little further, we're going to cradle the whole shin. So the left foot goes into the crease of the right arm. My left arm wraps around my knee and I hug that shin into my chest. And just swaying side to side. And then let's try lifting that left foot. So lift it a couple inches and lower. A few times like this. I'm really focusing on kicking my left foot into the crease of my elbow. So creating some internal resistance. Pulse the left foot up. And we're going to come back to this shape later, so you'll have a second go at this, so see how it feels now. Let's just take one more breath. Inhale, nice tall chest. Exhale, draw that left shin to your heart and release. Let's swap out. So left foot comes close. The left heel is near my pubic bone. My right heel comes out slightly. Start by pulling your heart forwards. Right hand grabs your right ankle. Use the right elbow to press that right knee away from you. And to rotate and face your chest to the left hand side, looking up towards the sky. Inhale, reaching your left arm up. Option to keep the left hand here or wrap it around you for a vine. If you want to take the twist deeper, right elbow to the inside of your right foot. Let's breathe here for 5 more breaths. On each inhale, you release the twist a little bit. On each exhale, twisting a little deeper. One more breath. And release. Picking up your right foot, you can stay here. If you're a little bit more open, let's take the right foot to the crease of our left elbow, wrapping our hands around, hugging that shin to our chest. Just start to rock side to side, whatever movements are feeling good for you here. Figure out where you're feeling sticky or a little tight and work into that area. I'm going to start lifting the right leg up and down. And then pulsing that right foot up as high as you can. So we're trying to open into the outside of the right hip. For 3, 2, 1, and sitting up nice and tall. So puff up your heart, lengthen your spine, sitting tall. One big breath here, in and exhale. Release your right foot. Come onto an all fours position. And just taking some weight in your hands, ease your weight forwards and back. And just being gentle to our wrists. This is the first time they're taking weight in class today. Then we'll start to take some cat-cows. So inhale, lifting head, neck, chest, tucking toes. So it's nice and active in the whole back body. And exhaling to round. Inhaling lifts your gaze. Exhale to round. So moving in your own time here, I want you to think of pushing and pulling the floor as you're taking these. So inhale, pull hands to knees. Exhale, push hands away. 3 more here. I want you to focus on taking your back in the deepest flexion and extension that you can. And let's start to add some spinal waves. So inhaling, look up. Pelvis is tilted. Start to reach the hips back to the heels. Keep this back bend shape as long as you can. And then the pelvis starts to round under and it ripples through the whole spine and you rock forwards. Inhale, lifting head, neck, and chest. Tilt the pelvis, reach your hips back. And then rounding the pelvis. Let that round ripple through to the upper spine. One more. Inhaling, tilt the pelvis. Sit your hips back. And then rounding and rippling forwards. And from here, I want you to take your right leg, extend it behind you, land your right foot down, wing your left foot out, coming into a side plank variation. So make sure you're pressing your hip bones forward here. Inhale, look up at your right hand. Exhale, take the right hand over your head, lifting your gaze here. I want you to focus on a side body stretch. So options here, you can take your hands behind your head so that you're pressing your head into that right forearm. and creating a little bit more of a chest opening, shoulder opening sensation. Let's make this a little bit more dynamic now to wake up the core. On your inhale, squeeze your right foot and left knee together so that your inner thighs are active and turned on. Draw the belly button into spine. Using your core, lift yourself up. Left hand comes up and over. Left hand down, right hand up and over. So we're going to continue cartwheeling here, left and right. I want you to think of the belly button being the epicenter of this movement. And really try to use your core to keep your steadiness and also to support the movement. So we're not just letting our weight flop down, we're controlling the movement. One more. Inhaling, lift. And exhaling, left hand down, right hand comes up and over. You can stay here for 3 breaths or wrap the right hand behind you, find your right foot, and taking a bind. If you have the bind, I want you to kick your right foot away from you and let it pull the right shoulder open, holding here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming back to face your mat. We'll do the same on the other side. So step the left foot behind you, ground the left foot down, kickstand your right foot. Inhale, left hand reaches up, and exhale, stretching over, creating a deep side bend. So all the way from your left pinky toe to left pinky finger, you're squeezing your right glute and pressing your right hip bone forward. Using your core, inhale, lifting up, and right hand reaches over. Slow movement as you come down, reaching the left hand up. Continue here. And we'll take 5 more. Nice soft landings as you're doing these. And we have 3 more. Drawing that belly button up and in. If you want to add in any arm variations, feel free to do that. You can make this as flowy as you'd like. And last one. Coming back up and lowering down. Staying here. Option. Lift your left foot, reach your left hand behind, grab hold of the left foot. Once you have it, kick your left foot away and use that kick to open up your left shoulder. If it feels good, allow the head to relax so you get a gentle neck stretch as well. Holding 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming back to all fours position. Let's take our first downward facing dog. So tucking toes, sending your hips up high. Take a moment here, paddle into your legs, bending left, bending right. Breathing in and out through your nose as you're doing these. And then perhaps finding stillness. Let's try and straighten our legs as much as you can. So it's okay if your legs aren't straight and you need a little bend. And I want you to think of pushing the floor away with your hands and wrapping your armpits together and down, almost like you're squeezing your elbows together, lengthening the back of your neck. And your drishti, your gaze, could be between your feet towards your knees. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Start to walk your feet forwards to the top of your mat, taking a ragdoll, so feet are hips distance apart, hands to opposite elbow. Take a sway side to side. Letting your head be nice and heavy here. Keep the weight towards your toes. Going for 3, 2, And 1. Gently nod your head yes. Shake it out no. And then walk your feet out towards a malasana shape. So toes off the mat, heels on the mat. Inhale, sit into your malasana. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forwards. Inhale, malasana. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, malasana. Exhale to stretch. Let's go for 3 more. Squeezing the heels together as you straighten. And this time come down and stay in your malasana. From here, right hand out to the side. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the sky. I want you to rotate your left palm forwards and back. So we're working on our internal and external rotation. Your right arm is still pressing into that right knee, pushing it away. Going to 3, 2, 1. Internally rotate the left arm. Reach the left hand behind you. Option here for a bind. If you're feeling particularly stiff like me, go ahead, use your strap. And walking your hands closer together, pulling on your strap. Breathing here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's swap out and go to the other side. So left hand out, reaching the right arm to the sky, rotating that palm, keeping the arm nice and straight as you do these. For 3, 2, 1. Wrap the right arm behind you. Go ahead, find a bind using the strap if you need to. Walking the hands closer together, and then you're going to pull on that strap so that your chest opens up here. So I don't want the shoulders collapsing forwards. Thinking about shining your heart. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead, take a forward fold. Walk those feet closer together. Find your ragdoll, shaking the head yes. And take a big inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Last one. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And unravel to come to standing at the top of your mat in Tadasana. Bringing your heels together, big toes to touch, lift all 10 toes, spreading them out wide, place them down. Palms facing forward, close your eyes, take a breath in. Exhale, just come back to your intention that you set at the beginning of practice. How's your body feeling? We're going to go into some sun salutations to really find a little bit of a vinyasa flow, and then we'll start adding on some poses working towards Bird of Paradise and Compass. So inhaling, reaching your hands up to the sky. And exhale, softly bend knees, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands flat, step your feet back to plank. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, first chaturanga, wrapping those elbows in. Inhale, lower all the way down, scoop through, find a cobra. And exhale, tuck toes, press back, downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, step the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the arms up, long body, tight body. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift, stretching the backs of your legs. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Inhale, option for knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, this time if you're ready, take a high cobra. Shoulders back and down. Tuck your toes, use your belly button to lift you up and back towards downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, step the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the arms up. And exhale, last round, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your feet back to plank. Inhale, option for knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high cobra, or if you're ready, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. And we're going to stay here and start to add on. So inhale, lift your right leg up high. Keep the hips square for a moment. Try to reach your left heel down to the mat. Press through that left big toe. Squaring your shoulders to the mat. Lift your right leg a little higher for 3, 2, 1. Bringing your right knee towards your right armpit or elbow. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. The exhale, right knee forwards to your elbow or zip it up to your armpit. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, right leg high. Last time, right knee to right elbow or armpit. Hold here or try to straighten the right leg for 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot between your hands. Inhale, rising up, high lunge. Sinking into your high lunge, pull your feet together to engage your inner thighs, zipping up a pair of jeans that are a little too tight, and reaching for the sky, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Hands come down, framing your right foot. Now they could be on blocks, and then straightening your right leg, coming into pyramid pose. Just going to adjust my mic here. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. And you're in your pyramid pose. So up high on the left toes, I want you to send your weight forward, planting your hands on those blocks or the floor. Inhale, mini halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mini halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bowing the head to the shin. Last time, inhale, mini halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your left knee down. Inhale, rising up, low lunge. Exhale, sinking into that left hip flexor. So I want you to keep pressing firmly through the right foot so we're not collapsing into our low back. Keep pressing into the right foot, tucking your tailbone under and pressing your left hip bone forwards. From here, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Peeking up under your left armpit towards the sky. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Coming back up to center, setting yourself up in lizard pose, hands down, wiggle the right foot to the right. And go ahead if you need to, lengthen your legs. I like to send my left knee back a little bit. And rocking into your lizard side to side. Let's try bending and straightening that right leg a few times. And straightening the right leg, bowing down with your head. Inhale, bending the right knee and reaching your heart forwards, gentle back bend. Exhale, straighten right leg, bow down. Inhale, come forward, shining your heart forwards. 2 more. Bending the right leg. Inhale, coming forwards. Last one. Straightening the right leg. And inhale, coming forwards. Let's hold here. And I want you to try and squeeze your right foot and left knee together. Press your pubic down towards the mat. Shoulders back and down, lifting your head, neck, and chest. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Option here, Ekapada Kundiyasana. So if you're working on this with me, taking your right foot, come onto your right toes, so your right heel's lifted. I want you to hug that right knee into your right shoulder, your right tricep. Start to bend at your elbows and lift your right foot up. So chaturanga your arms. Now notice my left knee is still down here. This is a good prep pose. I also have a wrist injury, so I'm not going to go into the full one. And step your right foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, finding your cobra. And exhale, pressing back. We'll meet in downward facing dog. 3 breaths here to reset and restore, returning to your breath, returning to your intention. And let's get ready to do the left side. Inhale, reach your left leg up high. Hips are squared. So really pressing through that right big toe. Push the floor away with your hands. Lift your left leg a little higher, holding 3, 2, 1. Inhale, shoulders rock forward so they're over my wrists or even further forward. Left knee to left elbow or armpit, holding 3, 2, 1. Left leg goes high. Inhale, rock forwards. Left knee to left elbow or armpit. Try to point your left toes here. Holding 3, 2, 1. Send the left leg high. One more time. Left knee comes forward. This time, option challenge here. Straighten your left leg. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Step the left leg forwards. Inhale, rising up. High lunge. And finding strength here, finding length in the torso as you ground through your feet. Squeeze your right glute. Press your right hip forwards and down. For 3, 2, 1. Pyramid pose. Frame the left foot, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Send your weight forwards. Exhale, fold. Bow to left shin. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhaling. Last one. Exhale. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, rising up, low lunge. Press your right hip bone forwards and down. Be careful here. Let's keep space between our left thigh and our belly so I'm not sinking into my low back, although I love that. I want you to press your left foot into the ground. Try pulling your left heel back towards your right knee. Reaching both arms up. Option here, left hand down, right hand reaches up and over. That's really going to accentuate that stretch in your right hip flexor and quad. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Circle around and set up for lizard on the left hand side. So wiggle your left foot to the left. Maybe take the right knee back a couple of inches. Planting your left foot down, let's take a little sway side to side, working into any sticky bits, using your breath. And let's try bending and straightening that left leg. So straightening, bowing down. Inhale, rock forwards, lift your heart, little back bend. Exhale, rounding, bowing down. Inhale. As you're doing your little back bend, pull your hands back towards your right knee. Let's go for one more here. And holding here in your lizard, pull the hands back towards your right knee. Shine your heart forwards. Press your head back. Draw the belly button up and in. Holding 3, holding 2, and 1. Ekapada Kundiyasana on the left side. So taking your left toes onto the mat, left heel lifts, bending in your elbows. Take the left leg off the floor, rest it on the back of your left arm. Holding 3, 2, 1. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, press back, meeting in downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in and out. Coming back to your center, back to your intention. Take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, sweeping your right leg up to the sky. This time, bend the knee, open the hip. So you're scorpioning in that leg. I like to look under my right armpit. Looking up towards the sky, holding 3, 2, 1. Step your right leg forwards to the top of your mat. Inhale, rising up, warrior 2. So adjust your feet as you need. Sinking into your right leg. Draw your hands apart like someone's pulling your hands away from you. Relax your jaw. Gazes over your right middle finger. Pull your feet together through the mat. Holding 3, 2, 1. Revolve your warrior. Right hand up, left hand behind you. Maybe it grabs the right thigh. I want you to think of puffing up your right rib cage here. Option, bend the right elbow, hand behind your head, and use your head to press your right forearm open. Opening the right shoulder, the right ribs, the lats. For 3, bend a little deeper. 2, and 1. Extended side angle. Right forearm presses the right thigh open. The left arm reaches up and over. Nice deep lunge here into that right knee. And you keep drawing your belly button up and in. Holding for 3, 2, 1. We're going to extend to triangle. So straightening the right leg and rebending in the right knee a few times here. So try to get that right hand on a block or on the floor. Bending and straightening a few times. This is a very similar shape to your bird of paradise. And from here, let's try and go for a bind. So that means right hand can come under your right thigh here. Now, if you need, you can always lower your left knee down and work in a modified version here. Otherwise, you're going to have your left leg off the floor. Try and use your strap if you can't get your fingers to meet, and pull on your hands or the strap to open your chest. Try straightening your leg here. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rebend in the right knee. We're going to move to bird of paradise from here. So start to wiggle your left foot forwards to the top of your mat. And once you have the left foot to the top of your mat, shift the weight to the left foot, lift your right heel, and slowly lift the right toes. Press strong through that left foot, coming up to stand, bird of paradise. Now, if you were on the floor and you couldn't quite get up, what I want you to do is find a wall, and you can practice bird of paradise on the wall. So pressing your foot on the wall, wrapping your hands. It's the right foot you have on the wall here, holding for 3, for 2, and 1. Everyone's going to come back down. And coming back into your extended side angle shape. From here, lizard pose, option for Ekapada Kundiasana. I'm not going to do it because of my wrist injury, but you can always prep, left knee down, lift your right foot, chaturanga the arms, step your right foot back. Take your vinyasa, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in and out. 2 more breaths here. All right, let's try the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hips, scorpion in that left leg. If it feels good to you, looking under that left armpit. Take the left foot away from you for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping your left leg forwards, planting it between your hands. Circle your right foot down, come up into your warrior 2. Adjust your stance as needed. Bending into that left knee. Imagine your hands are pulling apart from each other. Drawing the belly button in and up. Holding here. Soften your gaze, soften your jaw. For 3, 2, 1. Flip your left palm goes up. Right arm wraps behind you. Revolved warrior. Again, option here, bend the left elbow, place it behind your head. Push your left forearm away from you, opening even deeper into that left shoulder, left armpit. For 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle. Left forearm comes down. Right arm comes up and over. And let's try moving into triangle. So left hand comes down on the floor of the block. Bend and straighten that left leg a few times. And let's take one more. Now we can practice our bind. So like I said, if you're not quite there yet, maybe take the right knee down. And I want you to keep pressing that left thigh away from you. Wrap your right hand behind you and wrap the left hand underneath your thigh if you can't reach using a strap. Once you have the bind, you need to pull on your hands to open your chest. And pausing here, let's try straightening the left leg a few times. So you can still do this from a modified position, like I'm showing you. One more. Let's set up for bird of paradise. So you're going to step your right foot forwards. Those of you who can't quite get up, I want you to go to the wall and step your left foot onto the wall. Lifting yourself up. Remember, your left foot will be on the wall this time. And I'm going to use it today. I'm feeling particularly tight, so even if you can do bird of paradise, sometimes it's nice to use the wall so you can focus on your length in your upper body. You don't have to worry about the balance. You can think of a proud chest and standing tall. A lot of times in bird of paradise, people are rounded forward. They have tight shoulders, tight hips. Use the props so that you can gain the spinal extension that you need. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Stepping the left foot down. Let's make our way back to that extended side angle shape. And setting up in lizard. Option for Ekapada Kundiasana. Right knee down. Lift your left foot. I'm not going to do it on this side, but you have the chance to. If you're at home and your wrist's injured like me and you want a modification, you can just be in this lizard pose and lift your left foot. And then step it back. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, vinyasa to meet in downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in. And exhale, release. Really try to stretch the backs of your legs here. Take 2 more breaths. And inhale, bring your knees down. I want you to cross your shins, come to have a seat. We'll go for double pigeon. So crossing your left foot down first, taking your right foot on top so that you've got your right foot on your left knee and your right knee on top of your left foot. If this is too much for you, try sitting on a block or pillow, or you can just take a simple cross-legged pose. From here, inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, hinging forwards. Hands can be by your side or reaching in front of you. Pause. Let's take a little sway side to side. Keeping your feet flexed. And then see if you can go a little deeper, walking your fingers forward. Five breaths here. Feels good closing your eyes, tuning in. And taking your last breath. And coming to sit up nice and tall. We're going to return to that compass-like position. So, option here, you lift your right foot. You could just be holding the foot. Your left leg could be in close, or if you prefer, you could try the left leg extended. I like keeping it in close. And we're going to try and lift that right leg up. So you again could take that cradling position that we did earlier. See how it feels now, since we're a bit more open and warmed up in the body. Kicking that right leg a few times. And you could try some different grips here. You could try reaching your hands underneath and hugging that right shin in. And you might want to have your strap handy for this one. So if you don't have it near you, grab it now. And we're going to practice compass. So first, think of lifting that right leg up and hooking it onto your right shoulder. From here, you can practice straightening that right leg. Just take a few kicks. Just get the muscles aware of the movement you're about to take, repetitive movements. And then if you're ready to try compass, you can use your strap, wrap it around your right foot, and holding onto the strap with your left hand, start to kick that right leg open. Using your right hand on the floor for balance, I want you to think of having a nice long spine. So lift your head, neck, and chest here. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Can you walk your hands a little bit closer and try again? From here, extending, kicking. And I want you to scoop your head through. So see how my head is in front of my left arm. Holding for 3, 2, 1. And release. So one last variation. From here, rocking down onto your back. Keep your right foot in the strap if you have it. Your left leg can be extended here. And we're going to practice extending that right leg out to the right. And then I want you to bring your head through. So my head is resting on my left forearm here, my left tricep. Options, right hand can grab that right calf, or you can reach the right hand over and press down on that right thigh. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring both knees into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, and rock yourself up. Let's try the other side. So right foot is down first, left foot comes on top, finding your double pigeon, and keeping your feet flexed here. If it's tight, try sitting on that blanket. Inhale, reaching your hands up, and exhale, forward fold. Closing your eyes. Let's start with a gentle sway side to side. And just a few more breaths here. See if you can walk your hands even further forwards. Pulling your chest, your heart towards your shins. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, sit yourself up. Grab hold of that left foot and start to cradle that left foot. See how it feels now. When you're ready, just see if you can start to lift that left foot and calf and put your left knee on your shoulder. So I'll rotate so you can kind of see. Make sure your strap is nearby. So you practice lifting that left leg up. My left hip is also lifted off the mat here, and I'm hanging my left foot on my shoulder. Practice kicking a few times just to get that muscle memory, get the body accustomed to the direction we're moving in. And then using your strap, and placing it around your right foot, grab hold of the strap and kicking that left leg up high. See how I'm scooping my head through and I'm peeking up underneath my right armpit. Your left arm can be out to the side to help support you. Any variations you like. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and release. See if you can get a little closer. This is definitely my tighter side. And go ahead, straighten your left leg. Allow the right shoulder, the right ribs to stretch open. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Last variation is on the mat. So coming down to lie on your back. Right leg could be bent or extended, bringing that left knee in. Imagine you're hooking it on that left shoulder and extend the left leg out. So if you're using a strap, try to get your hands a little closer and see here how I'm bringing my head, poking it through. I'm resting it on the back of my right arm. And you can use your left hand to press that left thigh away from you. But notice how that's made my right hip lift. So I'm going to go ahead and release that. Extend my right leg. Holding here to breathe. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Laying on your back, bringing the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze so that you can help decompress your low back. And we're going to take a shoulder stand, so a spinal flexion to help release. So coming down on your mat a little bit. And if you have a ponytail like me, you might want to remove it. It's just nice to keep your neck nice and secure on the mat. Extend your feet to the ceiling. And using your hands, lift your feet up and over, placing them on the floor behind your head. And bring your elbows closer together, wiggling your shoulders underneath, and extend your arms. If you'd like to go to full shoulder stand, take your hands as far up the back as you can. Extend your right leg, left leg. And just pausing here, enjoying this shift in perspective. We'll be here for about 10 more breaths. So feel free to take your time. You can always do legs up the wall. And then if you're ready to exit, nice and slow, let's come to plow. Now if you don't like plow, you can always do a seated forward fold. This is the exact same as Paschimottanasana. And bend your knees, ear pressure pose. And we're going to come out using our hands as brake pads, one vertebra at a time. And just pausing with those legs in the air. And when you're ready, lowering the feet down. Extend your legs out long for fish pose. So with fish pose, I like to keep my elbows in nice and tight. I'm using the whole hand on the floor. Inhale, lifting your head, neck, and chest. Top of the head on the mat. Press your elbows into the mat. Draw your scapula together. For 3, 2, 1. And coming back down. I take the arms out to the side. Windshield wipe your legs just to release the low back. And we'll end today with a spinal twist. So keeping your right foot where it is, cross the left leg over the right knee. Shift your hips to the left slightly and lower the knees to the right. Coming into this fetal position. Hands in a prayer, and then draw that left arm back like you're drawing a bow. And extend the left arm, trying to get your left shoulder blade to the mat. Closing your eyes. And taking some grounding breaths. And taking your last breath on this side. And when you're ready, moving out, back to center. Shift your hips to the right, wrap your right leg over your left. Guide the knees down to the left, finding a fetal position. And with the hands in prayer, slowly draw the right hand back like a bow. And extend your right arm. Closing your eyes, slow down your breathing. Allow your body to sink into this twist. 3 more breaths. And when you're ready, release. Coming back to center. And we'll set up for our final pose, Shavasana. Extending your right leg long, your left leg long. Using your hands, gently lift your head, placing your head down, lengthening your head. And hands come by your side. And closing your eyes. Just start to notice your breathing. And what is the quality of your mind? And how are you feeling? What are you feeling? See if you can give yourself permission to let go of any thoughts, any stories, any decisions or worries that are not relevant or serving you in this moment. And can you give yourself permission to let them go? With each breath, filling up your body, fueling and nourishing your body. With each exhale, letting go, releasing. Each inhale is full of life, full of prana, very yang, full of energy. And each exhale is yin, its softness, its darkness, its release and surrender. As you're laying here, I want you to speak kindly to yourself. You need to say to yourself, to your body, what words of kindness would you like to offer yourself? And then go ahead and thank yourself. Say thank you to your body for serving you. Finding some gratitude in your ability to practice, your ability to move, for all the wonderful things in your life. How does it feel to simply be? Slowly coming back to your body on the mat. Notice all the points of contact you have with the floor. Start to wiggle your heels, your toes, fingers. And stretching your body out long, taking up space, and drawing your knees into your chest. And we'll come to meet in a seated position. And just closing your eyes for a moment, bring your hands into a prayer at your heart center. Sitting up tall. Thank you so much for coming to practice with me. I hope you enjoyed it and that you will have a blessed rest of your day. Namaste.